Jamaica, you have done it again. It's the Anything Goes podcast. Your boy Sean Peoples. I'm here with my brother Demby. Demby, what go on, family?
There, you, my brother, up and running, up and running.
Everything is all good, my brother. Hey, man, people, if you want to follow our movements, if you want to get the latest updates of all the topics and stuff that we're talking about, we got a whole bunch of topics, man. We got a whole bunch of good stuff, some serious stuff. We got some jokes. We got some funny things for you. So if you want to follow these things, just like, subscribe, comment, and keep up with the movement that we have going on. This is the Anything Goes podcast. Oh, me and my brother Demby here. We want to have a little discussion, Demby. So reading a news article this morning, I hear 10 doses of COVID vaccine missing from Cornwall Regional Hospital. What's going on in Jamaica? I mean, how how is vaccine missing in Jamaica? How do we get 10 doses of vaccine missing?
Well, my brother, you see, the problem is this, we don't know the motives behind this. This is wrong all the way around. And yes, like you said in the beginning, Jamaica, here we go. We've done it again. Now, for whatever reason or whatever agenda someone out there might do this, whether you want to steal the vaccine, to throw it away because you are against vaccine or you're against the movement that is going on in this world, you are wrong. You are dead wrong. Now, if you stole it just for the simple fact of you feel you can get it in your arm or you can have it as form of a resale method so you can make money off of it, you're still wrong.
Yeah.
So either way you look at it, this is just a crying shame. And it enlightens another negative aspect of Jamaica
Again, to the world.
to the world. And we are a country with so much positive and so much good things that we have to offer. And here you are, people are dying, and someone find it in their heart, or some peoples, or many people, because I don't know how many people were the culprit, to go there and do this from the Cornwall hospital in Montego Bay. This is sickening, and this is a shame, people.
It seems very elaborate to me. So it might be people's, because it doesn't seem like this is a one-man extravaganza. It seems like there have I would say that there's multiple culprits here, and it's probably on a larger scale than we actually think, because these idiots or imbeciles who have stolen the vaccine probably don't even have the proper measures to keep the vaccine at the temperature it needs to be to stay alive, so you can help anybody with it. So first and foremost, why are you stealing a free vaccine that's there to help the people in your country? Now, there is to be said that our country has been running wild for years, but there comes to a point where we have to start making better decisions for ourselves. Do you want the country to be better or not? That I don't care if you are anti-vaxxer or you don't think that, but if people want to take it, that's none of your business. Stay out of that. And if you want to come now and sell, how are you going to sell vaccine to people in Jamaica? I would really like to understand how our fellow Jamaicans would come about selling vaccine to people. Demby, I really would like to know that, Demby. How in the hell are they going to go there and sell vaccine to people in Jamaica? What am I do? Go behind a closed door and say, I want 10 grand, 100 grand for the vaccine? I mean, how that going to work, brother?
Well, brother, I really don't know how it would work, but just by seeing how things goes on in Jamaica sometimes, they would try to figure something which wouldn't make no sense anyway. And like you said, the point that you brought up earlier, they can't even store it. It's something that you don't even know how to manage.
Yep, sub-zero temperatures where the fridge them on the yard can't keep it. So what are you guys doing? No? Yeah, that's why I'm calling them some idiots, some imbeciles, because that's what you guys are.
Yeah.
No, you just kill a batch of vaccine what could have possibly saved people's life.
A lot of people's life could have been saved, because in one little bottle of the vaccine can serve for at least about 5 to 10 people. I could be off on the numbers, but I know that they use one batch, one of the bottles, can fill at least 5 syringes. I stood to be corrected if I'm a little bit off
You
on
might
that.
be close to that. We'll have to. I would have to check with some of my nurse
Right.
relatives and
Relative,
so
right,
more
right.
and so on and so forth, doctor and nurse relatives. But I think that there was something close to that I've heard. I'm not
I've heard,
100%
right.
sure, but we'll look into it and correct ourselves on one of the next podcasts if we're right or wrong.
Right, if we're right or wrong. So definitely, when you take something like that, no, you're taking away from people who may be ill or who need this. This
Yeah,
could be the people who stole this. This could be your grandmother that might need the vaccine,
exactly.
your grandma, some form of elder. I know you take it based off your agenda. No, even if you're not going to sell it. Maybe you stole it, try to say you protecting people and you don't believe this. Listen, this is not time for each
Yeah,
individual to believe.
protect yourself then. You not take it and go on.
You don't take it and you want, but leave the decision to be made by each individual.
Exactly. You know?
Bro,
We have
this
these
is this.
conspiracy theorist people running around. Like Jamaica is a country where we run with conspiracy theorists whole heap, Everything them take up on them head and run with it. There's a point
It,
in time where we have to just do better, people. I mean, if we don't
we
know who take that batch of those batches of vaccine, we have to make sure so them go to jail. Because I'm sure
definitely.
they're costing people their life. And I see how much people in the hospital in Jamaica right now because of COVID. You still think that COVID is fake? Like, come on, man.
How can these people? Well, I don't understand this. Why should we remain illiterate and not understand that? Look, stay away and don't take it if you don't want to take it. And
Yeah.
that's why I said no.
It's a
That's why I
choice.
said
It's up to
right.
you what you want to do with yourself.
But you want to do it yourself. And I also got to mention,
Yes.
people that are in the spotlight that are talking down
Yo.
about this vaccine thing and is referring all this Babylon stuff and all this stuff. Listen, your words, you got to be careful the words that come out your mouth. Some people out there might take your words seriously, and I'm not accusing anyone, and we're not calling any names. But your words that you spoke can lead to people doing stuff like this if they're doing it in a negative light.
Definitely. If
So
you're out there, if you have the power to control the masses, so to speak, and you're out there telling people that they should not take the vaccine or that the vaccine will do this and that to them, wouldn't you believe that people would listen to you and say that you're privy to more information than them? So maybe this guy is telling the truth because he must know because him rich, him more privy to all type of information than me. So him probably know better than me when all actuality all you clowns are doing is pulling up some foolishness that you see on the internet and just running with it.
exactly,
You know?
exactly.
And they're gonna end up costing people their lives, and they're probably gonna end up costing their own family member their lives. And I think we're probably not. Most people don't take this thing as serious until somebody around them get damaged from it. And I think
Exactly.
that's the biggest problem of it all. Until someone get damaged from it, these people are going to just keep running with the same thing. But I want to go back to the conversation of saying, wish Jamaican feel like say una go run around and vaccinate people after after una steal this vaccine. So una really think say people are come sit down for you juke them with needle after you steal vaccine where was supposed to stay in a certain temperature and you have them run your yard at Jamaica.
And the doses as well. How do you
Yeah,
know
you
how
don't
to
yes,
administer
wish
the
oh you
doses?
know those figgy people. Oh now keep up with the day them. Suppose you get too much people do it now you not have no seconds for like come on, man. Jamaica. People, smarten up, wisen up, man.
Wisen up, Jamaica.
And
We have
and
to
if a
do better.
somebody in the upper echelon, them for lock on up to. Only if you get more time than the idiot them, than the imbecile them. Because the imbecile them obviously not have no sense. But only in an upper echelon type of place, so only have sense. So only forgot jail longer.
And you just brought me to a point when you said that, and I hope it's not one of these doctors and nurses that is there,
Boy.
because it could be an inside job and feel like you're going to set up your own little sector now to perform giving people vaccine. You're still wrong. You know,
Very much so.
it's a terrible ordeal, and Jamaica, we have to do better. These kind of news is not the one that we want to stay abroad and hear and have to display and disseminate to people. It's crazy.
We don't want to come on here talking about this. We have better things to talk about. If you follow our podcast, that you see that we touch on many topics, and we love to touch on the greatness of our country doing well, other than touching on this foolishness that's been going on. This is utter foolishness, and nobody wants to always be talking about the bad that happened in Jamaica. But give us some good to talk about.
Yeah, definitely. Give us some good to talk about, and we surely talk about it because, like we mentioned previously, this is our home. That's a place where we call home and love our home.
Definitely. That's why we're here so upset about what's taking place and what's going on in our home, because we're wondering how our country has moving from where it is to where it's at, to from where it was to where it's at now, and it seems like it's moving to the direction of worse and worse daily.
Yeah, it's a sad ordeal, brother, and I hope the citizens step up, and if they find out any information, just cooperate with the system and let them know what is going on, because it can be beneficial. Because if it's not too late, and you speak up, then all these things may be able to be returned and maybe can be administered to the people.
To the people that really needs it at the moment. Because it looks like a lot of them need it with what's going on in the hospital right now.
Absolutely, because you hear all of this going on. Talk to somebody. Anytime you think that this is not real, talk to somebody who actually lost somebody by going through this.
Yeah.
Just talk to them. Because sometimes you have to understand, a wise man learn from other people's mistake, a smart man learn from his. Yeah. And you don't want to be the smart man sometimes. Try to be wise and just learn from somebody else.
Exactly. And, like we say, you have a whole heap of opportunity to turn this thing back in. So, I mean, that's what should happen. Or if you don't want to get yourself caught, just left it at one place and call 119 and tell them, say, "Oops, it did it." And keep it moving. Because of utter foolishness to do. And I don't know what was the sense in that. When I have some high glass. When I have some real high glass at Jamaica.
Real high glass.
Yeah, I tell you, man. But yeah, man, I mean, my brother there hold some conversations on some topics, some real world topics right now. That's what we do at the podcast here. We address everything and anything. We don't leave nothing out. If we see it, we gonna talk about it. This is the Anything Goes podcast, man. It's your boy Sean Peoples. I'm there with my brother Dembe. We just holding a vibe and, having some conversations about what's going on in the world. People, like, subscribe, share. Like, subscribe, share if you want to follow the movement that we got going on, man. Thank you. We out.